Hey guys, I just want to bless you guys with a quick word. So, in this Sunday, Pastor Marna spoke about God's wisdom and worldly wisdom. And don't get me wrong, worldly wisdom is nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful, it can get you money, success, finances, all those things. But there's just something about godly wisdom. Because godly wisdom gets you way further than what earthly wisdom can get you. For worldly wisdom gets you from point A to point B, but God's wisdom gets you to wherever you need to be at that present moment. You see, God's wisdom places you from where you are into God's destiny, from where you are into God's plan, from where you're not supposed to be to where you could have been all those years. But in a split second, God's wisdom puts you right there in line for the inheritance that Christ died for you for. So that's the thing. In every small decision that you make, whether it is to go to school or to do that project or to live here or to live there or to just do something, it is in those small decisions where we can differ between God's wisdom and worldly wisdom. Because worldly wisdom is everything about what can I gain, what can I do, what can I give so that it can be given back to me. But God's wisdom works a bit differently. God's wisdom works not only in the physical realm but also in the spiritual realm. God's wisdom is faith. Faith. What can I do now? In works. Yes, it still works, but it's if I do this, I know that God has already planned for me. If I do this, I step into what God died for me for. I step into what He paid the price for me for. I step into my inheritance, not by my works, nor by might, nor by power, but by His Spirit. You see, it's by what He already did for us. You see, earthly wisdom goes upon what I can do. God's wisdom is based upon me acting upon what He already did for me. And to the world, God's wisdom might and does seem foolish. It looks stupid. Like the things that we do, the things that we believe, like just going out and praying for people, giving money into church, getting nothing back, or so they think. You see, God's wisdom operates at a level that most people cannot see. To the unbeliever, God's wisdom seems foolish. It seems like there's no aim to it, there's no goal, there's no return. But we know, and I want to encourage you, the return is so much more. Because we know what you sow, you will reap. God shall not be mocked. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. It's like when we go out to the street, and a Saturday morning we went out, we just prayed for people here in Potchefstroom, and we saw amazing things. We prayed for people who got sickness, they got healed. I actually stopped this guy, and before I prayed for him, I asked him, I see the number 7, and he was so shocked because he says he stays in room number 7. There's a 7 on his room. And that's the crazy things. That's the reality of where we live in. If we live in the reality of God's wisdom, we will see the effects of God's wisdom. We will see the effects of the choices we make. If you choose to go out into the street and pray for people, you will see the effect. If you choose to give into something, to sow, you will reap. Definitely. It's not about how much you believe. If you have that faith to act, if you have the faith to go out to the street, you will see miracles. If you have that faith just to put that money in the basket, to pay that money into that person's account, you will be blessed because you already are. It's not, you're not doing something in order to get something or to be able to receive something. You're just giving or doing something so that your eyes can open and your mind can understand in what place you are, in what circumstances God has placed you. You are a king. You are not a beggar. You're riding on horses. You're not just walking. It's like it's a whole perspective, because if you step into God's wisdom, you will step into God's perspective. And God's perspective is that you own the world, basically. Because Jesus Christ is the inheritance, as inheritance of the whole world. Now you are a co-heir of Christ. So if you step into God's wisdom that says, I can do all things because Christ did all things for me, He paid all things for me, therefore I can have whatever. I can do whatever because my God sustains me. My God provides for me. And that's the worldly wisdom. Not me providing for myself. Yes, you might have a work. Yes, you might be studying. Yes, you might be doing the best in your capabilities. But still there's a God that provides for you. Still there's a God that gives you wisdom in order to fulfill your dreams and your plans. And I want to encourage you with this word. Go for it with all you have and all you can, because God's strength and God's wisdom will guide you. His Spirit will lead you. He will give peace to your mind. Step into God's wisdom. Ask. Every time you have to make a decision, ask. Just Prophet William had this one sermon. He says, ask God. If you need something, ask God. You see, we don't ask. That's the point. If you need wisdom, ask. It says in Proverbs, he who needs understanding and wisdom, ask. Just ask. That's the thing. Godly wisdom asks, because you will receive so much more. And in this week, I pray for you. You will be blessed in every choice that you make. I pray that you will just make godly decisions, and you'll have the fruit and the effect of that decision immediately. I pray for blessings, and I pray that you will just see what God has blessed you with. Have an amazing week.